It's all about humanity. About humanity. It's all about humanity. About humanity. It's all about humanity. It's all about humanity. About humanity. It's all about humanity. About humanity. It's all about humanity.
Welcome back! I want to thank everyone for their patience as I dealt with some family issues that came up suddenly. A more regular posting schedule for videos should be resuming soon. Also, a huge thank you out there to everyone who does follow me. We're past 600. Let's go 1000! So today, I present to you an infinite mana well build, 500 Trails Fl4k. This build is an evolution of my Lovable Town Butcher Fl4k, and well, the town's gold dried up, and Fl4k had to go back to his old bounty hunting ways. In the first two weapon slots, we have the Needle Gun and Rowan's Call. The Butcher's trusty tools return and are perfect to refill your mana well shield with their extremely high fire rates and their ability to fire almost infinitely with Fl4k's red skill, Leave No Trace. I put Elemental Crit 500% on the Rowan's Call to increase the number of red explosions on screen, and as a fun change from the current meta of next to mags. The consecutive hits anointment on the Needler, as it won't apply a dot of its own, and the inherent debuff of the Needler makes up for the different anoint. The Needler drops from cartel event bosses, and the Rowan's Call is a base game world drop with a dedicated drop from Red Rain in the Slaughter 3000. The other main weapon we are focusing on is the Plague Bearer. A kick charger works great here too, but is better for single target, whereas the Plague Bearer will do mobbing and bossing with ease. Elemental Crit 500% as an anoint on both of these weapons as well for those added huge explosions. The Kick Charger is an Arms Race exclusive drop, and the Plague Bearer is a Mayhem 6 drop from the Warden in the Anvil on Eden 6. Now for the really fun part of this build, the Mana Well Shield. When you slam with this shield, it gives you 70% damage reduction and 100% extra shock damage at the cost of 9% of your shield's max capacity being drained per second. With 5 points into Fl4k's purple skill Fuzzy Math, we can add 15% max shield capacity back into the mana well for every critical hit from either Fl4k or Pet. I've also gotten a triple roll power charge version of this, as the self damage from the shield will spawn charges that also increase your damage, and these charges can stack as well. Any ASE will do, in terms of what you could put on the anoint for this slot, but you know, choose the one you like best, and this shield comes from the Bunker Master's Vault card. Any grenade works well for the build, but a triple sticky grenade does work best. Pet will throw your grenade as well with this build, but it will be mayhem scaled to 900% damage, so very worth using the sticky here. I went with the on grenade throw for the anoint, but you could use any ASE as well. Strap on your favorite bounty hunter comm and make sure to use corrosive weapons if you want to activate the secret corrosive damage boost inherent on this comm. Now there are many possibilities for a god roll here, so just choose whichever one suits you best. Finally, we have two artifacts to swap between based on the level or boss you are on, the Toboggan and the Pearl. The Pearl is a crowd favorite that increases your weapon damage by up to 90% with its stacks, fire rate and magazine size being optimal passives on it. The Toboggan allows you to create a 50% damage reduction bubble around yourself on sliding that stays around you until you shoot, or for 10 seconds. When you fire, it will amp your shot by 100%. Heavy damage, AoE, and movement speed are the god rolls in this slot. Moving over to skills. In purple I've spec'd to make a powerful pet who will help recharge your shield constantly. All the way down to capstone so that each rack doubles your potential shield capacity, and 5 into fuzzy math for further shield support. Warloader bot is a pet because it can throw your grenade and it has a very decent command skill. In blue, we spec for pet damage and to get Frenzy, which will really increase your damage overall and can stack up to 10 times. Now this is a pure damage bonus that applies to all damage you deal, so it is very worth picking up. Red Tree is where we pick up the typical Leave No Trace trick to keep your ammo and your magazine regenerating, and also to pick up all of Flak's great bonus damage skills. 3 points into Hunter's Eye to always have your action skill up, and then down to 5 in Two Fang to double up on as many heavy shots as possible, and finally down to Megavore the Capstone to guarantee our high crit count. Finally, 5 points into Furious Attack in green, but these are flex points that can be spent anywhere. I like this skill, but you know, it isn't really necessary. So that's 500 Trails Fl4k, the build that found an infinitely deep well of mana out on the trail. If you like this video, hey, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to help me beat that algorithm. We're almost there. Hope you all have a ton of fun with this, and as always, happy gaming! Hey, if you didn't know, I also stream live on Twitch if you ever want to come hang out. Link in the banner.